So super private information. Now your stream latency is normal latency or low latency. If you have low latency selected, then that's basically saying that you want your interaction with chat to be faster. You want to be able to ask them a question, have them reply in the chat, and have that interaction happen as quickly as possible. If you're not too concerned about that, you can use normal latency. Sometimes it actually helps the stream just behave more stable, less buffering and loading and things like that. Now, if you want to increase the delay, you can go to add a delay here, and you can choose to add 30 seconds or a minute delay to your stream. And then if you want your stream to be available to re-watch after you go offline, then that happens by default. But if you want to turn that off so that you can then do other things with that replay before making it public again, or maybe edit the whole thing and publish it as an edited version, then you use this toggle here for unlist live replay. Once stream ends, you turn that on, and then it's going to be unlisted once you go offline, and you can do what you want to do. Okay, so now let's connect OBS with YouTube.
Test.
Okay. Works. Yep.
What's up? Hurry back!
Okay. I need meat somehow. Oh, nice. Okay.
And Anna not be able to make it through, although it's kind of a last minute composition of a team anyway. And they looked inconsistent, which they should, based on the amount of time they've actually played together.
I think that's a like there's two angles on that, right? There's the people that are huge fans of them, like Thompson and Anna have a lot of fans, right? And it's a big shame for them that Thompson and Anna don't play TI. But at the same time, it's also, I guess, in a way, quote unquote, good for the system that players that barely play the DPC end up not just shoehorning themselves in the end with a qualifier, right? With the format we have now. Keep in mind, remember when OG won their first TI, they went in through the open qualifier because they changed their roster. They didn't even get invited to closed, so they needed to go through all the steps. But it was a different format and a different time. And I think, you know, that they really just ran the absolute gauntlet. This was Anna and Topson finding their way into a team and going for, you know, I don't want to call it a Hail Mary because it's not like T1 are like a bad team and aren't going to make it, but it was obviously an uncharacteristic pairing, like we talked about some other episode of the podcast when it got announced, and they didn't look terrible. Like, they lost 2-1 to Vici. They could have definitely won that series, and who knows, maybe the bracket would have run out differently if they take down Vici there. But
I will say the thing that intrigues me, and I can't remember the last time I felt this way, like to this degree, the post TI shuffle. Who will throw money at Topson? Obviously, there's the possibility of OG doing something. I mean, a lot of it depends on how well they do at TI, I suppose, but they have been incredible. So as long as they don't like mega flop, I'd be a little bit surprised they change anybody on OG.
yeah,
But Topson has to be number one candidate for whatever team. Every team will be looking for him as a potential pickup.
do you think he looked that? Did he look that good?
I don't think
he's
it.
the number
I
one
don't.
free agent.
It doesn't matter.
In case.
It doesn't matter. First of all,
See,
huge personality, I mean, like Twitch stream, all that stuff. He has the history, and he's obviously still very good. You can argue if he's the best or not the best or whatever. I don't think that matters. I think he will possibly be the top paid player coming out from the other side of TI.
I'm just saying the Dota pro scene has very short-term memory. So, like,
Again,
that's why it's so dangerous.
I'm talking about
like,
from
your
an
stock can drop
organization
absolutely.
standpoint.
From an org, no doubt. But the orgs aren't, you know, in Dota, the orgs don't have as much of a say as they do in other sports or in other esports. So a lot of the time, orgs will let the players build the team, and then they will, you know, take the team or not. Maybe another org will get the team if they don't.
Agree to an extent. That is definitely true. I think if it's an RTZ type, again, you could. He's not the best carry in the world. Does anybody think he's the best carry? He's very good for sure. He hasn't won a TI. Hasn't won a major. He is like any org will pay him top dollar. I think Topson is at that level, if not more.
I agree 100% from an org's perspective. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
like,
I think when you're that big, it doesn't matter what the players want anymore. The org will build something around that player. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, right. I thought you were talking about it from the player shuffle perspective, that he would be the number one player that teams looking to make changes would look to. And I'm just saying that is
Probably
not necessarily the case.
I doubt that's true. Yeah.
There's other superstars that will probably be available after TI. And that's what's dangerous in Dota about, or I don't know if dangerous is the right word, you know, Topson's set for life, but if you do take a break and you take your foot off the gas a little bit and you need to build yourself back up, if others have overtaken you, you need to prove yourself and get back on there, because otherwise there's other more recently proven players that will probably be more interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the biggest thing Topson has going for him over other players is how unique he is, because I think he offers something that most other players don't, which is he has incredible creativity. And I think that's something that some of the younger players nowadays are also getting better at. But Topson has always been, to me, the number one most creative player in terms of playstyle, itemization, what heroes he plays. He's super unique. You're not getting that with the other players, but you might get someone else who is better in the current meta or better at specifically laning or map movements or whatever. But in creativity, he's number one for me. So if that's what you want for your team, he might be the number one candidate. But you know, it's different what teams are looking for. But I wouldn't be worried about finding a team if I'm Thompson. That's going to happen. But it's just a matter of, do you get the one you want, or
Right.
do you get second or third choice? So
Yep, agreed.
he's still very good, that's for sure.
All right. SAP segment. We got some questions for each other, Syndrin. I'll go first if you don't
yes.
mind. This again, these are TI related questions, and I have a hilarious one.
Okay.
They've only been counting this since TI5. Which
Right.
team has pinged the most in TI history? Okay, I'll give you some choices here.
Okay.
There is EG, Fnatic, OG, and Secret.
King the most.
Yes.
Okay, so you made sure to pick teams that play a lot of games.
They
so
have
could
all
had
played a
opportunities
lot of
to-
games, yes.
Since TI5. OG played TI6, right? They didn't play TI5.
The winds guide you.
And it includes
TI6, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was the one they got knocked out by MP Phoenix, right? So, I'm gonna say EG.
Okay, in fourth place, Secret with 38,000. Third place, EG, 40,800. Second place, OG, 41,300. Fnatic is first with 48,710. That is a lot of pings.
That is a lot of pings. There's
Now,
also a
the
lot of games.
question... Okay, it's
Who did
TI5. No, because I was going to say, if this included Fnatic with OG, like the original OG guys, flying no
Right.
tail, but it's only TI5 and beyond, so I don't... TI5, yeah,
Wait, what
TI5
Fnatic's
was...
roster at TI5?
No tail was on Secret at that point, at TI5.
Oh, that's true. That was that year. Yeah.
So I don't know if Fnatic even had a team.
You know what's even more fun is if you go into those stats, it might be like one player accounting for 2/3 of all of them.
Yeah, I
you
would
know?
not be surprised.
Someone who's like spam paying for some reason. All right, well, we're back to normal. I got it wrong, so now you have to get it wrong as well so that we can stabilize. Okay. My question for you today is, which of these teamfight juggernauts, not the hero, just the meaning of juggernaut, which of these teamfight juggernauts has been played the least times at TI? So, total games. And this is all TIs. Is it A, Enigma, B, Tidehunter, C, Earthshaker, or D, Sand King? Which one has least games?
Least games.
Enigma, Tide, Earthshaker, or Sand King?
Enigma, Tide, Earthshaker, and
Sand King.
Sand King. Okay, I'm going to take Earthshaker out. So the least out of these four. That's what you're saying?
The one that has least games is what you're looking for. Yeah.
Least games of these four.
Yeah, at TI.
Taking out Earthshaker. Taking out Enigma. I feel like this is a bait because Sand King is the obvious choice. I'm going to go Tidehunter.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Do you want to guess which one has been played the most times?
Earthshaker.
Yeah, that's actually the number one most played hero at TI of all time.
Okay.
So, the correct answer was Enigma, and it's not even close.
Really?
So,
Wow.
Earthshaker has 393 games. In fourth place, Tidehunter has 314. In seventh place, Sand King has 273.
Really?
And in 33rd place, Enigma with 186.
Wow.
But it's just so iconic, right? Because you remember the moments, but Enigma is easily the least played hero of these.
Wow. Okay, that
So,
was not expecting that. As always, you got me again, Cinderin. Good job.
well, I didn't get you last week.
That's true. All right. So last week's question for the community is, what is the average game length of the TI with the longest average game length? Correct answer was 44 minutes and 41 seconds. TI won? Is that what that says? Is that right, Cinderin? Is that a typo? TI won?
TI won. Yeah.
That was my original. Damn it! I should have stuck with my. It was Spectre. I said it was Spectre Void every game, or Anti-Mage, whatever it was. So possible reasons that this is the case: a lot of best of one elimination matches that went 50 plus minutes. Obviously, less gold XP on the map, dealing with bigger or minimal hero pool and all that. Shortest for the TIs is TI2, which was 35
Wasn't that
minutes.
the one I picked.
35 minutes and 48 seconds. Yes. TI10 for reference was 39 minutes and 7 seconds. So I guessed 47. You guessed 42. I was barely
we were
closer.
So close.
Yeah, we almost got the average.
You were 2 minutes 19 away, and I was 2 minutes 41 away.
Shout out
God
to
damn it.
J Hart Cell, who almost got the correct answer. Got the incorrect TI though. He guessed TI2, but his guess was 44 minutes and 39 seconds. So he's 2 seconds off. Well done.
Damn. That's a really fucking good guess.
Okay, so next question for next week, everybody. This comes from Marcus R. How many games did Cinderin win at TI? So
This
in
is
the
just gonna be
comments,
straight up depressing, isn't it?
in the comments, put hashtag SAP Esports and then the number, and you will be counted as one of the entries here. I'm guessing that you should. I would assume you should not be guessing yourself. This is one you should probably bow
I mean, I
out of.
honestly don't know.
I know, but I think you're gonna skew it because you'll have a decent idea versus other
Yeah,
people.
I do.
So I'll guess.
I'll not guess. That's
I'll
fine.
guess. Am I allowed to? We can ask you how many. You've been to 4 or 5 TIs playing.
I played 4.
4 TIs.
Yeah.
Winning games by Cinderin. So group stage. 4 TIs. First one's weird because there wasn't really a setup for group stage. So if there's
Yeah,
3
that
TIs with like normal-ish group stage, you'll probably win
This is
like.
where I test. Let's see how good a friend you are here.
I'm
I
gonna,
like this question.
I'm gonna say 22 games.
Okay.
Is that a fair answer? Is that an insult or is that?
I'm not gonna say anything
Okay.
because then I'm leading people on.
I'm gonna
right?
say
Your guess is
22.
22.
Just who knows? So yeah, let us know in the comments. And if you want to work with cutting edge tech, SAP has plenty. Check out SAP's various open positions in sales, development, and technology, and consulting at jobs.sap.com or by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you to SAP for not only having this segment, but supporting the show all of these weeks.
Maybe if you get hired by SAP, you get access to this tool and you can find all these cool stats.
That would be cool.
Maybe.
All right, and last topic, I'm going to switch over to this screen.
Dota for this.
Why is your camera on? Oh, that's the wrong. There we go.
Oh.
We are going to do predictions for TI.
Okay.
And you're going to follow along my screen, Cinderin. Are we going to choose together or what?
I've done mine already, so I can tell
Boring.
you what I've chosen, and then you can tell me if you like them or not.
Okay, well, as you can see, I didn't bother with the qualifiers. I saw 500 battle pass points, didn't care. Last chance, I got 1 correct. Thank you. Show current results. Okay, as you can see, this is gibberish. All right, heroes. Most picked hero. Okay, so you want me to go and you tell me what you got, right?
Sure, that's fine. We can do it
Most
that way.
picked, I mean, I'm going to go Primal Beast.
Okay.
Could be
One of the
Marcy.
candidates for sure.
Could be Marcy. But I'm going to go Primal Beast.
Yeah, I chose Undying.
Yeah.
I looked at just the stats for LCQ. He was the most picked hero, and I think there's a chance that that trend continues because other heroes will be higher rated in bans, but Undying is still really, really strong. I think he's going to be played a lot. His win rate wasn't that great though. It was like 52.5% or something, so it wasn't like crazy outlier for a first phase hero. But
Most banned, Marcy for me.
yep, same.
Oh,
He was
okay.
also the most banned hero at LCQ.
Hero with the high. I hate these ones because it's minimum 5 games played. Hero with the highest win rate. This is like it could be anybody. It's I don't. It's not going to be like a super popular one. It's going to be one that gets like 8 games played.
Yep.
Which I'm going to pick carry. I'll just try to narrow it down for myself. What's a carry that won't be picked like a shit ton? I mean, sniper's being picked, so that's out of consideration.
Till next week.
Carry. How about... Ugh. God, I don't like any of these choices. Gyrocopter? He's pretty shit. He's pretty dog shit.
These are always impossible. They're
Yeah,
always
just tell me what you
impossible.
picked.
All right, so I picked Tinker.
Okay, carry tinker. Yeah, yeah.
Because
Good day to you. Have a good one.
I was like,
Yeah.
there's gonna. So usually when I look at this category, I'm thinking, okay, what's the tricky last pick hero that's just gonna crush games? And in the past, it's been like Brood or Meepo or whatever. I just don't think those heroes are where they used to be. I don't think they're gonna be popular enough. I don't even know if they're gonna get picked 5 games, and if they do, I don't know if the win rate will be high. But I think a hero like Tinker is kind of sleeper crazy in the right games, and I think some teams will identify that and run it. Like LGD will play it on NTS. I think he really wants to play this hero.
Okay.
And there's going to be more opportunities in this patch to run Tinker than at last TI. So I think it's possible.
All right. To be different,
These are
I'm
always,
gonna
like,
I'm gonna
super low
pick
chance.
techies. Picking techies.
Okay.
He's gonna be picked
I don't think he's going to be
six.
played 5 games.
He's gonna be picked 6 times and win 4.
Seeker is going to pick the hero almost every pick, I think, if anyone does.
Hero with highest kill average. So likely a carry, obviously. I'm gonna go Spectre, I think. I feel like I always go the same heroes every year with these kind of choices.
I picked Tinker for this again. I just double dipped. I was like, if it's going to be a good last pick Tinker game, it's going to get a lot of kills.
Kill
These are
average.
either both going to be right or both going to be wrong. I'm not going to get one of them. I think
Yep,
it's fair.
double dip. You're gonna get some massive points. Hero with the highest assist average. So Spectre, Zeus. Are those the 2 main ones that it is every year?
Minimum 5 games played. Do you think they're probably going to be played 5 games? So
I'll pick Spectre again.
okay. I took Veno, but I think both of your guesses are really good too.
There's no way Venom's
It's probably
right.
one of those 3.
No way it's Venom, bro. Come on.
Veno gets a shitload of assists no matter what role it gets played in.
Bro, Spectre is better.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably going to end up being right.
Hero with...
I just want to preface this with I'm generally pretty bad at this. So
We know.
do what Sunsfan's doing. You're probably more likely to be right.
We're both really bad at this. Hero with the lowest death average. Would this be a carry again?
Possibly. It could also be mid.
Minimum 5 games played. This one's impossible. Is Ember a good pick for this? Morphling? No, Morphling has been getting crushed, it feels like. Or what did you pick?
I picked Naga
Yeah, that's a good... Okay, I can go Naga.
because I think whether she wins or loses, she just doesn't participate that much. She's just farming with illusions a lot of the time. Nagas generally don't die a lot.
Yeah, okay. Hero with the highest last hit average. Alchemist, that's gold more than last hits. Medusa. I'm gonna say Medusa.
I also picked Naga for this.
Shit.
Illusion split push, just probably gonna farm a lot on average, and
Yeah.
Naga will not be played support
All
this
right.
TI. I hope.
You have convinced me. I have changed my answer. Hero with the highest XP per minute average. Meepo. if it was picked 5 times,
Yeah,
would
that's
certainly
the thing,
win.
right? It's always Meepo.
It's
but
not going to
I
get
don't think
picked
it
5
is.
times.
I don't think so either.
All right, who'd you take?
PA.
TA? What about Arc Warden?
So, I think Arc Warden is going to have 2 lopsided games, and I don't think he ramps up fast enough. So the thing about TA is that she's not illusion-based, right? But for the non-illusion-based carries, she's one of the ones that farms the fastest. So she gets lane creeps, she gets jungle, she gets both, right? And she can also sometimes be played mid, which is going to bump her up a little bit, right? If there's some mid TA games, that helps because she gets more experience. So.
But
yeah,
she's going to be played too much for this average to be good enough, right? Don't you need to pick somebody
Maybe.
that's not going to be picked that much?
Not necessarily. It's okay that the hero gets picked a lot as long as it's given priority, right?
All right. Fuck. I don't want any of these choices, honestly. All right, I'll just copy you if I can't think of anything. I don't like that
I
one,
mean, maybe
though.
you can think of another like cleave carry or something. Because like usually the heroes that get the highest level will not be something like Terrorblade or Naga because they don't get experience for like 2/3 of the creeps they kill.
Yeah.
But TA does, Sven does. I think Sven is going to be played support though. By
Yeah,
some teams,
I don't
so that's
see
gonna pull
him.
it down massively, right? So you want a hero that's exclusively core and still kills a shitload of creeps with their hero itself. That's why Meepo is the perfect choice, but he won't get the games. So.
I'll just stick with that. I give up. Hero with the most kills in a singular game.
Oh, these are always fun.
It has felt like a TA is a very good candidate for this. I might go TA, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go TA.
I could definitely see that. I picked Ember.
I hate seeing 2 TAs in a row. It makes me look like a noob, but whatever.
it
Pick
definitely
Ember.
could be TA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could be Tiny. I think it was Tiny last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it's been Tiny a few years, but I don't know if this is going to be his year. I think Ember has been pretty promising in a lot of games. but
Hero
yeah.
with the most last hits. I'm guessing you took Naga again.
Yeah, I did.
Fine.
And this is going to be probably either Naga, Terrorblade, or Arc Warden.
Do you think
Most
there's
likely.
anybody in the world that ever gotten like a full page correct on any of these?
No,
Like never. Not one
I don't think
page?
so. Okay, it's a lot of people.
I think
but
it's probably has happened.
It is so hard to get a page right.
All right, teams. Which team will win? I know what you're going to say. PSGLGD.
Yeah, surely this is the time copium.
I will actually pick PSGLGD.
All right.
Faith Beyond's last year. I think it's set up pretty nicely.
Dude, imagine the finals is Liquid against LGD and it's Matu and Faith Beyond playing their final game.
It's like I said, it's going
That
to
would
be
be so fucking
it's
crazy.
going to be LGD versus Secret in the finals.
A
That's
little funny
set in
tidbit,
stone.
as a matter of fact. Supposedly, Xiao 8 shared this in some sort of social network or whatever. They have been shit stomped by Liquid every scrim.
Yeah,
He was like, "We have
I saw
0%
the
win
same.
rate against Liquid in scrims," was what LGD said. But
and I think
scrims
people
are
are
scrims.
making that out to be something that it doesn't really matter that much. I've told the
It's-
story
it is
many
not that big
times.
of a deal.
We shit stomped Wings before TI to the point that they literally had a fist fight with each other and canceled the rest of our scrims because we were shitting on them so
damn,
consistently.
what is it with fighting,
they won
with
TI.
punching people and just winning events? Like,
You
what-
should try it.
Is it just? Is that what I did wrong? Was I too nice?
You might
Probably,
be.
actually.
You might be. Team with the most kills in a game. Ooh, that's a. Is it like a South American team? It could be anybody. I'm
You
gonna.
want a long game, right?
Oh, sorry, it's not average. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
most
one
kills.
game.
Oh, yeah, that's even better then. It could be anybody.
Yep.
Ooh, most kills in a game. I kind of want to go South American team.
Okay.
Beast Coast or Thunder? They're gonna be playing some weird ass shit. I'll go Beast Coast. Just a
I picked
feeling.
Aster, but
Okay.
these are like these are impossible. It's literally just okay. This is a team that maybe doesn't close out games that well or goes late game a lot, and then you just hope that they have that one game that goes whatever long.
Okay, I think the team with the highest kill average is gonna be Spirit. Could be horribly
I
wrong.
picked Secret for that. Same logic. They play longer games on average than I think other teams, but they're also good enough that they're gonna have good results a lot. I think a team like Spirit could also win this category, but I still, in the back of my mind, I feel like Spirit are going to crush some series, and then they get less kills, right? If the games aren't long and competitive,
Yeah.
then their average will be lower.
Team with the fewest deaths in a game, so the team that stomps the most, and this could still be anybody. I think
It could be anybody.
picking the favorites, like your top 4, I think is a mistake. I feel like it's almost never that. I'm just pulling that out of my ass, by the way. No data to back that up.
That's an interesting theory. And he's linked
It's
to back that up.
Definitely true, by the way.
The team with the least deaths in the game is never in the top 4.
That's right. It's gonna be
okay.
It's gonna be a random fucking game where
I mean, Shannon, you were right at TI6 because
I'm gonna-
the team with least deaths in a game was Escape Gaming in the wild card.
That's right. TSM FTX will have the least deaths in a game. They will like 23-1 some team.
Holy shit! If they win a game by that, I'll be
and then
impressed against
they
any of
lose
these.
and then they lose a series after that. That's
All right.
generally how it's
I
going
picked
to go.
OG. I think OG is just gonna have a stomping. Or
Yeah,
Amara
oh,
crushes his lane.
Yeah.
And then
Damn it, that's a good pick. All right, I'm not changing.
something. Like that.
Team with the most assists in a game. Let's pick a Chinese team. Aster.
So you're not gonna pick the same team as you picked for most kills, because there's a high chance that'll be the same team, right?
All right, I'm picking Team Spirit. That's a good point.
Wait, you
Pretty
picked them for
solid.
highest kill average, right? Not most kills in a game. You picked Beast Coast there, right?
Oh shit.
So the team with most kills in a game is likely, it's not guaranteed, but there's a good chance they're also the team with most assists, right? Depending on the structure of the
All
kills.
right, I'm YOLOing it and putting Spirit because I just don't want to change it again.
That's
What did-
that's
What did you
that's
put?
protection, right? I picked Aster again because I just double dipped.
What's it called? This is going to show how much I know
You're
about
hedging your bets.
Wow, you actually read my mind. Thank you. I know nothing of gambling. So thank you. I'm hedging my horses
Me
here.
neither.
Team that wins the longest game. Okay, and I said the team... Okay, never mind. Team with the longest wins the longest game. I think OG. They have really good late game execution. I feel like they've played a lot of these like crazy ass neutral 5
Definitely
games.
be them.
So, yeah.
And keep in mind, the team that wins the longest game, there's less of an overlap than with the other two, with most kills
Oh.
in the game and most assists. Because you can have a long game with less kills, right?
True.
I picked Spirit for this. Just
Yep, they're a good
they're very
candidate
good
as
late game
well.
too, and they
Team
could
that
do
wins the shortest game, I would assume aligns with the fewest deaths in a game, possibly.
Yeah, I picked OG there for
So
that.
I'm just copying. I don't know why. It's just a feeling. It's not. There's no logic in this. Team with the
So was it
highest.
you took TSM, right?
Yes. Team
Yeah.
with the highest game length average. How long
Team
are
that doesn't
EG's
get
games?
stomped, but also doesn't crush.
How about E EG?
Yeah, usually they've been a good choice for this. They're a huge question mark for me this year. I have no idea what to expect, so I didn't. I wasn't really sure what to do. I picked Boom because I think they're the kind of team that plays a lot of late game. But I'm a little bit worried there might be some series they get run over. But if they don't, then Boom's average games are actually pretty long. So
Okay. Team that picks the most different heroes. EG. Just kidding. Lol. Most different. It's got to be PSG LGD.
yeah, I picked LG as well.
Yeah.
You want a team that goes long or late in the tournament, plays a lot of games, and has very versatile players. So them could also be Spirit, right?
Yeah, could
Last
be.
year, I think Yatoro had the most unique heroes played.
I think
He played like
if you think Spirit is making to the finals, that's your choice. LGD, I think, is more likely to make it to the finals.
yeah,
Just
I
a
picked,
feeling.
LGD as well. Yeah.
Team that picks the fewest different heroes. So basically, the team that gets stomped the most. I mean, obviously, EG, they pick less variety than everybody
The
else,
meme
but
answer is taking EG, right?
I think that they will do fine at the tournament, personally. I think they'll get their shit together. But I don't think it's going to be them. I feel like I've been picking a lot of NASA, so maybe I stay away from that.
I mean, you're going for points here. You're not trying to make friends.
I'm not.
This
It's
is
not. No,
serious.
it's not about that. I just feel like this distribution
I
isn't
see.
good.
I think I know what you mean. Okay.
All right, South American team. No offense. Hakori.
Yeah, that was my pick too.
All right,
I have the least
players.
expectations for that team.
Yes. Wait, it says minimum 10 games play. I mean, they're going to play 10 games. Every team will play 10 games.
So this is like outdated, right? Because this is from back when the group stage had a different format entirely. It's just a relic. They just haven't changed this, right, for years.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing the groups, you're playing 9 best of 2s, right? So that's 18 games.
Jesus Christ, this list.
Otherwise, it should say series. Right.
All right, on to the player section. Player with the highest kill average. Wait, who did I pick for highest kill average? Is Team Spirit, so Yatoro, perhaps?
Could be him.
Oh my god, it doesn't actually filter? Jesus. What is...
I think there's a high chance that the highest kill
What is
average
this?
is a mid-hero, though.
What's... Excuse
up?
me? What is this filter supposed to do? It's literally nothing? Okay.
It's filters by player name, not by team name.
Well, I typed...
They think you can find a team in 16 teams.
Did I
You wrote
spell it wrong?
Spirit.
I
You
typed
wrote Spirit.
I typed Yatoro.
You typed Spirit.
Well, I typed Yatoro first, Cinderin. You see? I'm
Oh.
typing Yatoro now.
Oh, I see.
Nothing. Okay, Yatoro.
Maybe it's case sensitive.
Okay, let's test that out.
That would be funny. Is it actually?
Nope. It is not. It is
Oh, you
genuinely...
misspelled Yatoro.
Did I spell it wrong again? There you go. Doesn't work still. Useless feature. All right. Player with the most kills in a game.
I took Nisha, by the way.
Ooh. Okay, I gotta take Nisha. That's true. Actually, I don't know why I haven't been picked. I don't know why I'm typing it here. This thing is useless. I don't know why I picked Secret to get second. Okay, I need to go back, Cinderin. Surely
Okay.
a team that gets second place would have something here, right?
Looney.
Most kills in... Okay, I'm changing most kills in the game to... You know what? Fuck it. I'm keeping it. A lot of back and forth. This is very serious stuff for these Battle Pass rewards.
Okay. You're very invested in this.
Yeah. Player with the
Considering you
lowest...
already have the battle pass at the level.
Noch eine Runde? Noch nie? Okay, warte. Noch nie. Kannst du dich weiter auspowern?
Work complete.
Juni. Und so weiter. Na komm, ein bisschen können wir noch.
Hey there. See you later.
Work complete.
Yo! Time is money, friend! Keep it real!